Hello, everyone, one and all. I am Alex Solimani. Welcome back to week 2 of my new series. If I can keep it up, we're going to try because I definitely really enjoy doing this. We're going to see what I predict the outcome of each game is going to be. And before I say anything, I just realized that it has the old Jaguars helmet in this picture I'm using, and it looks terrible. And I'm glad they rectified that and changed it back to what it was, to the all black helmet. Much better. But that's neither here nor there. Let's take a look at how I did in week 1 before I begin. Just my total record. I can go through each game. That's just going to take too long. I'm sorry. No, I forgot my audio was up. So I finished 6-9-1. I had a really bad start too because I started out like 1-6. It was terrible, but I finished out strong, as you can tell. So we're hoping to improve on it this week. Let's just jump into it. The great news is that the Thursday night game is tonight and it hasn't happened yet, so I could actually add it on for real this time instead of like fake add it on because I did it after week 1 before. And yeah, let's get the games up right here. Give me a second and we'll get right into it. Here we go. Starting with the Thursday night game between Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I almost say he was on the Chargers. Oopsies. But he is hosting Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I love Herbert, I do, coming off a big win, but I just think the Chiefs are the better team. It's so hard to win at Arrowhead Stadium. It's so hard to do that, especially against Patrick Mahomes, now that he's their quarterback. I think they're going to win tonight, so there you go. Then we got Jets Browns. So technically, the Jets have played the Browns 2 weeks in a row. If you think about it, Ravens fans. If you get it, you get it. Let me know if you get it. Anyway, they're on the road at Cleveland, coming up a brutal loss to the Ravens. Yeah, I was a bit off with that one. Let's take a look at what Cleveland did in week 1. They barely edged out a win against the Panthers, which, again, I was wrong about. Actually, I was right about that. Never mind. Yeah, I said that Baker's going to fail. I think they got a bit lucky there. They kind of blew a lead in the second half, which is kind of when the Jets are known to get hot. I think their defense is going to do an amazing job. I could see this one going either way. I think it's going to be way closer because if you take a look on ESPN here, the Browns have a 6.6% chance of winning. I just think that's dumb. I don't believe that at all. Jacoby Brissett as your quarterback, you're giving an almost 80% chance to beat the Jets. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Personally, though, they are the Jets at the end of the day. So I think it's going to be close, but I think because they're the Jets and they're on the road, I'm going to give it to the Browns. I know. Most people probably agree with it, though, so we'll leave it at that. So there you go. I have the Browns beating the Jets. We get the Commanders and the Lions. Ooh, Lions almost completed a huge comeback against the Eagles last week. That was such a crazy game. Do I see it happening again? I mean, he went up against the Eagles. Now he's up against their quarterback, Pennsylvania. Carson Wentz. I don't know, I said he. They. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Personally, I think the Commanders are the better team, so I'm going to say Commanders, even though they're on the road. Buccaneers, Saints. But he never has an easy division, right? We're not going to go into that conversation. I hate it, but I got to say Buccaneers. I got to say Tom Brady's team. I hate it, I know. Let's just move on before I start to vomit, okay? Let's just move on. Okay, Panthers, Giants. Panthers are pissed. They want to bounce back. Baker Mayfield wants to bounce back, and he's going to take all his anger and frustrations out on Daniel Jones and Meadoway. That guy won last week. I was flabbergasted. They lost to the Titans. They're just not good against the other teams because I don't know if you remember last year, the Jets beat the Titans as well during the regular season. It makes no sense. I think they're finally going to put their foot down, though. I think they're finally going to put their foot down. Hang on. No. I'm thinking of the Titans. No, well, the Titans, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, they're playing another team. I totally misspoke. I'm sorry. They're playing the Panthers. The Titans somehow lost to Daniel Jones, so in week 1, right? That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's just a shame, man. They're just not good against New York teams, clearly. Anyway, I'm gonna get this one. They're on the road. The Giants are the Giants. Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones. I'm gonna give it to the Panthers. So There you go. You're into your first. I get into the Panthers. Patriots, Steelers. I'm just gonna say it. I think Bill was clueless on offense. Without a good offensive mind helping him, is Josh McDaniels still there? I don't think he is. You needed guys like Josh McDaniels there to help with the offensive side of the ball. And without Tom Brady's luck to bail them out, yeah, he's a Raiders coach now. So I thought. Without Josh McDaniels and the luck of Tom Brady, their offense gonna get bailed out of crap. So I'm gonna give it. They're home against the Patriots. I'm giving this to the Steelers. I think they're gonna win this. I think the Patriots are they're not good this year. Defense is still good, but their offense is just appalling. Mac Jones is not it. After what I saw in that game, that terrible pick he had against Miami, you had 202 beat up all over you. I'm sorry, Daniel Jones just is not it. Well, not him either. I keep thinking of Daniel Jones. I mean, Mac Jones. They're both Jones. I guess I can see the confusion. I can see why I messed that up. But yeah, Mac Jones is not the future, and neither is Daniel Jones. Though while we're at it, we're really talking about him again. But that's neither here nor there. Colts Jaguars. The Colts and the Titans had a tie, and you saw that in the tally. I was gonna get that a win just because I technically wasn't wrong, but I decided, I want to be fair. I gotta call it the way it is. I gotta call it a tie. So there you go. God, they really gotta make overtime now. I don't like the regular season overtime rules. I mean, technically they changed the rules of how it works, but like the basis of you can end on a tie has always been a thing in regular season. I've never been a proponent of that. I always think that should be like it is in the postseason, where you keep playing until there's a winner. That's how I wish it was. It's kind of a shame that they still haven't fixed that yet. Hopefully they will in the future. Hopefully. Maybe forward this video to Roger Goodell's desk and maybe he'll change his mind after seeing a fan's view on it. Anyway, that aside, the Jaguars are bad. Matt Ryan's not going to lose to the Jaguars. I'm giving that to the Colts. Dolphins, Ravens. I know. The Dolphins had that big week against the Patriots. They're facing a real opponent now in Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, and they just absolutely dumpstered the Jets. So I think Lamar is going to win again. He's at home this time. It's the home opener for them. So yeah, definitely going to say the Ravens on this one. Falcons, Rams. Rams got absolutely insulted by the Bills in week one. They want to bounce back. They're the defending champions, for Pete's sake. They got to make it happen. They're going to do it. They're going to win this one. The Rams are going to beat the Falcons. Seahawks, 49ers. I'm sorry to my Seahawks friends watching out there. But unfortunately, I think that game that Geno Smith had was a bit of a fluke. Don't get me started on that final drive by the Broncos. The coaching staff and such. I just don't get it. I really don't. It's something about having Russell Wilson as your quarterback. It makes the head coach and the coaching staff and the offensive coordinator like lose IQ points. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Someone, please explain it to me. I'm all ears. But anyway, I don't think the Seahawks are going to be as lucky this week. I know Trey Lance isn't good, but he's going to have his time to shine here. The Seahawks are very good. The Niners are at home, and I think that's going to be the difference. I'm going to get to the Niners. I think they're going to bounce back. Bengals, Cowboys. I'm sorry, the Cowboys are not good. Only 3 points. And these guys are still on prime time. We get to stare at Jerry Jones's corpse. That makes sense, guys. Keep putting them on prime time. Are they on prime time again this year? I gotta know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. They got 3 more primetime games. Like, how? And you guys think I'm crazy when I say this. Like, why are these guys always on primetime? It's crazy how overrated the Cowboys are, but that's a discussion for another time. Anyway, I do think the Bengals are, with that being said, are definitely going to win this game. Yeah, without a doubt. Joe Burrow is not going to go 0-2. I know I said he's overrated as well, but he's still solid. He's just not an elite quarterback, like some people say. Like, he's not in the same pantheon as guys like Mahomes and Rodgers. By the way, I know Rodgers week 1. We'll get to that. Moving on. Texans, Broncos. Please tell me you're going to beat the Texans, Russ. Otherwise, you're not going to be any Peyton Manning in Denver. I know that's kind of high expectations there, but you can't be. You can't let this happen again. And the Texans are not good. Who's their quarterback? There's no way. Davis Mills. Yeah, no, you got to win this one. Denver's going to win. There you go. You're here first. Raiders are definitely going to beat the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is decent. He had a good game, but Derek Carr is going to beat him in this one. The Raiders are going to win. So we got that one. And now it is down to the last few games. You're down to the Bears and Packers. They're on Sunday Night Football. Can't wait to put the Bears on there. I think the NFL just wanted national attention on Aaron Rodgers absolutely destroying the Bears again. I mean, he himself said he owns the Bears, so we are going to give that one to the Packers, absolutely. I know Rodgers had a terrible week one. And before you write him off, I'm seeing so many Brady fans and stuff writing him off because it's what they do. But you gotta remember, the same exact thing happened last year where he played terribly in week one, and look what happened. He won his second MVP in a row and became only the second quarterback ever to do that. Ironically enough, the only other quarterback to do it was his own predecessor, Brett Favre. So that's interesting. So yeah, definitely Packers are going to bounce back. The Bears have been having Aaron Rodgers victims for too long now, and it's going to happen again. Sorry, Bears fans. And Titans, Bills, Monday Night Football, Bills again. They might just be the best team in football. Bills are going to win again. Absolutely. The Titans. The fact that the Titans lost that game that Daniel Jones is telling, you think that they're going to beat Josh Allen but not beat Daniel Jones? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So definitely the Bills on that one. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, in fantasy news, however. This is interesting. So my opponent this week, it's going to be quite the matchup, acquired Justin Jefferson in a trade. So I decided, you know what? I got to do something big. You got to make it big. So I went ahead and acquired Cooper Kupp. So here's my starting lineup for this week in my two fantasy leagues, because I drafted by the one, like I said. I'll tell you my lineups. This is the better of the two. We got Josh Allen, Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Mark Andrews, Leonard Fournette, the Rams defense, I signed them, and Justin Tucker. I like that team a lot. They're the team that's going to face off against the team that signed Justin Jefferson. Anyway, we move on to my other league here. I need to get a win. We got Aaron Rodgers. He's going to bounce back. He kind of cost me last week. I'm not going to lie. He only had 3.7 points. It was pretty brutal. He kind of cost me. So we can't let that happen again. We got Christian McCaffrey, 19.5 projection, not bad. Alvin Kamara, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Mark Andrews, I have them both. Mike Williams, Niners defense, and Nick Falk. Can I get a better defense? Is there a better defense in the free agent pool? There is. I get the Rams here as well. We're gonna do it. We are gonna do it live. Not really live, but while I'm shooting this video, we are gonna do it. And there you go. Now we have the Rams defense in both. Love it. That is my third acquisition. No, fourth already. Okay. Well done. Okay. Well, that's my lineup for this week. I hope everyone has a great week. You can do it. I am here if you need you need to talk to is anyone you need to talk to, you can talk to me anytime. Whether it be in the comments or if you want to be more private in a DM, I am here for you. And yeah, that'll do it. I will see you next week. I am Alex Solimani.